Hi Libra, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is a general love reading for all my Libras and any cross watchers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So we're going to ask Spirit what messages they have for you today, what is coming in love, what is going on around you. So welcome to anybody that's new. Welcome back to all my Libras. So grateful that you're here. Let's get started. Spirit, if you could please share with me any messages that are meant to be heard today for anyone who has found this reading. I am listening for you now. What is it that you want us to know? What is it that you need us to hear? I have confusion, confused. I have a boiling point. I have dedication, songs reminding me of somebody, songs connecting me to somebody, and then keeping an eye on you for your protection, or keeping an eye on you, trying to protect you. Little bit of confusion. Let's see what the cards are saying today. Maybe we're struggling a little bit with, is this person losing it somehow? Are they, freaking out on me? What's going on? All right. So this is the Wizard of Oz deck. Let's see. I haven't used this deck for a little while. Let's just see what the messages are from here. Spirit, what do you have from the Wizard of Oz? What do you have for us? Five of Wands. An Ace of Cups. Three of Cups. And I have a Lover's card. Okay. So this is a soul connection, and maybe we are hitting some tough times. Maybe we know that this is a soul connection. This is somebody that I'm deeply in love with. They're deeply in love with me. There's lots of emotions flowing. I'm going to put it in the category of something has interfered in this connection. Not a person, not anything like that, but a overwhelming emotional feeling. And it was like fear just came to the surface. Fear just exploded. And whether it was, I'm just scared to death of losing you. I'm just scared to death of anything coming between us. So I just feel like we had a really bad experience about somebody, or both of ours, quite frankly, fear. And that fear just consumed us. I want you to focus on that Ace of Cups and that Lover's card. This connection isn't going anywhere, Spirit just said. This connection is just trying to focus on that it's a really healthy, happy connection, that we have so much to celebrate, that the last thing we should be doing is battling each other, or even fighting ourselves with kind of thinking or projecting the worst, right? Sometimes we project things that haven't even happened yet, or we worry about something that hasn't even happened yet. I want you to focus on this as a soul connection. Let's see what the messages are. Memories, an old flame reminiscing about how things used to be. So maybe there was something that was brought up, like, when we were first together, you used to give me more attention, or we used to make love more often, or used to do special things for me. And now that we are in a connection for a while, I don't feel like I'm getting the attention I deserve. So maybe there was something that came in along those lines, that one of you is starting to feel neglected in some way, and we want that spark. We want to keep that spark going. Sheltered off, trust issues and insecurities have come in. So there's the feeling of, when you don't give me the attention that you used to, I feel like you don't want to be with me. I get confused. I feel like you're not as into me as you used to be, or that things have changed, and I'm worried about your feelings have changed for me. So right now, those are just everything. And I don't think it's just you, Libra. I feel like this is on both sides. I feel like we have these emotions that were deeply buried in the early stages. It was very fun. It's exciting. We're falling in love. Everything was wonderful. Now we may be going into a little bit deeper of a level of a commitment with this person, more time together, and we're getting into our insecurities are coming out, our fears are coming out, our trust issues are coming out. So that is how it's coming into me. Detox, a spiritual cleanse, letting some of this go. So maybe we're both very much aware of it. If we can identify it for what it is, that when somebody says, um, you don't give me as much attention as you used to, or we used to have more fun together. What they're really saying is, I need more attention from you. I just want to make sure that I'm coming first. I just want to make sure that, you're putting me first. So maybe we just have to focus on that. Let's keep going. Let's see. Spirit, what do you have for us? What do you want us to know? I have an 8 of Pentacles. I have a 9 of Swords. Yeah, there's the work. There's the worry and the fear. I'm sorry. That is my Knight of Swords in this deck. I'm sorry. My Knight of Swords. I have the 10 of Swords. A lot of sword energy, communication, and a 9 of Swords. There's my fear. Yeah, so either way, I was saying the fear in both sense. A lot of sword energy across the board. Look at this. Just this feeling of we have to communicate, right? We have to be there for each other. And part of me is feeling that the fears and the insecurities are coming up. The fears and I don't know what I want. I don't know what you want, but we still love each other. So we're just not communicating. We're stepping around the issue. We're stepping around, like, why is somebody feeling hurt, or why is somebody struggling right now? So that is going on. Spirit, what are their feelings? What are their feelings? It's a spiritual awakening, 1111. It's a new beginning of love. If it's relatively new and we're just getting to over the kind of honeymoon stage, I think that what's happening is just the vulnerabilities are coming up, that I'm feeling I want to share with you what I'm thinking, but I don't want to, ruin what we have. There's nothing that you can't say to your person that, if it's honest and true and you're open, that your person should be able to accept and understand. And then they should be able to reflect on that, and then even say the same things back. Like, I'm scared too. I don't want to lose you. I've never felt this way before. So there's a lot going on around that, is how I feel. You have the power to bring healing to this world. Number 12, embrace it. You could have been put into each other's lives to heal this. For one of you or both of you, if you have trust issues, then you could be put into each other's lives to help overcome those issues. That this is the person that is going to be your security, that you're going to build upon something that you can rely on, that you can depend on. So maybe this person's been put in your life just to help heal some of the things that you struggle with personally, and vice versa. You help heal them in many ways. I feel the magnetic pull back to you. I can feel our connection getting stronger and stronger. That's what we want. If you feel that confusion because what we had, weeks ago or months ago was so magical and so exciting and so wonderful, and now all of a sudden I'm feeling like you're pulling away. We need to find out why. We need to figure out that somebody is struggling with, I want the attention that I had in the beginning. I need to know that you're still here for me. I need to know you're still as excited about me as I am about you. And then that connection comes back together. So that magnetic pull is still there. I've looked you up online because I'm curious to see what you've been up to lately. They may that we had that eyeball earlier. They may be watching you from afar. I don't feel like it's a stalking way, but they may be curious. Spirit just said they're curious as to who your friends are, what you're posting, what your social media looks like, where you put your time and your energy. Those could be going on. Spirit, where is this connection headed for my Libra today? What do you want my Libra to know? We want to overcome anything that is that we're struggling with. We want Spirit to help us with any of our struggles. And that's what Spirit does: ascending, transcending obstacles, leaning, expansion, a new phase, preparing for this union. So you are rising above, you are expanding, you're learning, you're growing, they're learning, they're growing. Sometimes when connections come into our life, we have so much to learn about each other, and it's just overwhelming in the beginning, and it's just we kind of fall in love and we have this kind of magical energy around us, and then reality hits and life hits, and all of a sudden we have to get to know each other on a practical level, and that may be what you're going through. So just remember the magical moments. Don't forget, they had said memories. That this person in you want to remember why we fell in love to begin with and what brought us together to begin with. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, focusing. There is something going on here with this, and it could be an insecurity on somebody's part. It could be somebody that is borderline jealous, making sure that nothing is going on. That feeling of, I'm not accusing you of anything, I just want to make sure nothing's going on. So I hope that they're not doing that to you, because that's just a trust issue. And if that's happening, then that has to be addressed. It's, why don't you trust me? Why are you stalking me? Why don't you trust when I say I'm going out with my friends that I'm with my friends? Why do you need to know where I am all the time? So that would be a trust issue. I have great passion. This is insane chemistry, like each other equally and having fun. Let's focus on this. All of these other issues are going to work themselves out as we have time together. The more time that we spend together, the more we get to know each other, the more we fall in love, the easier it's going to be. So this passion for each other, this is an insane chemistry, they're saying. This is insane. I like that. I have a 5 of Pentacles. Could be hard times from the past that they're reminded of. King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. There's the truth, clarity, openness, and a 9 of Pentacles. So I want to feel that. I want to feel secure with this person. I want to see this for what it is. I want to see that we're secure, we're happy, and we are working through whatever's coming up right now. But I feel like it's heart-to-heart conversations about, I just want to put it in kind of parentheses of, I'm scared, and somebody says to you, I'm scared too. And then you just kind of look at each other and say, well, let's not be scared. Let's just enjoy each other. And let's not worry about what hasn't happened yet. Let's just focus on what's right in front of us. That's beautiful. I can't picture my life without you. So that is a sense of fear, right? That is a sense of, I love you so much, and I see my future with you, and I'm being honest with my feelings. Is that, the passion is there. The passion is there. This queen is saying, I can't picture my life without you. That to me always tells me that there is a little hint of fear, because you think, what would it be like if you weren't in my life? Like, my life would be empty. I'd be 11:11 on the clock when I'm recording this. So we have an angel number coming in also. But I don't want you to be afraid. I don't want you to imagine your life without this person. I want you to imagine your life with this person. I want you to enjoy that this person has come into your life and that it is good. And the fear is your heart's way of saying, I don't want to lose this. I don't want to lose this. It's too good to be true. It's everything I've ever wanted. I've never been this happy with anybody, and I don't want to lose this. So the fear is is something just kind of reminding you of what you have. But no, nothing is being taken away from you, Spirit said. You just found each other. You're finding each other now, and they feel the same way about you. I want you to try and understand me, please. So when we have these conversations about insecurity or why I need to know where you're going and when, is it because I'm protecting you? Is it because I care about you and I don't want to worry about you? Or is it because I'm insecure and don't trust you? You know, there's two different ways to look at it. I want to know where you're going with your friends so that if anything happened to you, I know where you were last. Or I need to know where you're going with your friends so that I know you're with your friends and not with somebody else, you know. So there's two different ways to look at it, right? Hopefully it's the first way where somebody just really cares about you and would be very worried about you if anything happened to you. I feel butterflies when I see you. Beautiful. Every night I go to bed thinking about you. That's what it's all about. You're the person that I fall asleep thinking about, and then I wake up thinking about. I never felt so attached to someone like I do with you. When we feel this kind of intimacy, we do get scared, right? But I don't want the fear to overwhelm you to the point where it paralyzes you and you lose what's really important. Because what's really important is that this love is good and they feel the same way about you. That's what's going on. Please don't ever give up on us, okay? And I don't know how to express my love, so I keep it inside. So maybe we're working on expressing our feelings. I'm not used to this type of love. I've never had anybody love me the way that you love me. All of that is kind of boiling up, coming out of the woodwork, and it's coming into this relationship as some fear issues, and that's okay. You guys keep talking. Just keep talking and keep loving. I get jealous when you get a lot of attention. So there's some jealousy. There's definitely, at least somebody's willing to admit they're jealous. You know, it's the person who doesn't admit they're jealous that you have a problem with. And then one more, I'm scared of this connection. You know, I'm not used to this type of love. It scares me. It's definitely the message. But Spirit's trying to let you know there's nothing to be afraid of. Okay, there's nothing to be afraid of. You know, you were put in this person's life to love this person and for them to love you. So there truly is nothing for you to be afraid of. I'm going to say, let's put this out to the universe. Let's ask Spirit to take some of these fears away. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always, my Libras, for your love and support. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, I'll put my website below, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.